Alright guys, today we cut open a FRAM 3614, part of their core line of filters. This came off a 2013 Ford Edge. There was about 4,000 miles on the filter. We're going to take a look at the different components. As always, we have one of our filters here, one of our used filters here, cut open to the side for comparison. And I have the FRAM COR3614 right here in front of us. Our line of filters is also a 3614. We use the same numbers, and as FRAM, we've always used the same numbers as FRAM for our filters. And now we can walk through the different components of the filter. So the filtering housing was actually pretty easy to get through. The paint used on this particular filter has a nice texture to it, made it easy to get off the vehicle. But as far as the filter housing goes, it's pretty thin material. It's pretty thinly pressed filter housing. The base plate is pretty durable compared to some of the filters. It has 8 inlets. The end cap bypass valve has a plastic, the steel coil spring is attached to the bypass valve. A lot of filters don't have the spring attached to the bypass valve. They're two separate pieces. In this core series, it looks as though they want to have that steel spring attached to the bypass valve. They do use a silicone drain back valve. The silicone anti-drain back valve is much higher quality material than most filters. Silicone is a better material to use for high temperatures. They don't warp as much as rubber. The actual filter itself is kind of a cheap material, but the center tube is built into the filter, and it's a metal center tube. Some of these low-end filters, some of the FRAMs actually don't have a metal center tube. This helps protect against the filter collapsing in itself, causing a pressure problem. But as far as a 4,000 mile filter goes, like, this filter is not in fantastic shape. You see bowing in a bunch of the media. This side of the filter seems to be in a little bit better shape. It's a little bit sturdier, but it's just a paper media. This is probably a middle of the line quality filter for FRAM. This core series, I don't think this is something they even make anymore. The driver of this vehicle only had gone over their oil change interval by 1,000 miles, so the filter could have been sitting in another shop for a really long time. I myself have not seen FRAM core filters in quite some time, so FRAM's newest line has that black dip that they do for that extra grip. The name is escaping me right now, but as far as their core series goes, this is like a middle of the line filter. Not bad, not sure what the price is, but this is what we pulled off. Again, it was a 2013 Ford Edge that was 4,000 miles on this particular filter.